Hello and welcome to Shay's Sanctuary, a peaceful space that inspires personal evolution. By participating in this class today, you acknowledge that you've reviewed the class disclaimer at shaystarrett.com/disclaimer, and you are participating in this class at your own risk. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'll be guiding you through a therapeutic yoga practice designed around the 7 classic chakras. The chakras represent the energetic highway within our body. As you participate in this practice, know that everything is intentional but always optional. You are always in choice about how you move your body. To begin our practice today, I'm going to invite you to come up to a standing position. And we'll begin by warming up the body and bringing some sensation into the body. Feel your 2 feet pressing into the floor. Take a breath or two here just to arrive. Feel your body connected with the floor beneath you as you breathe in and breathe out. Next time you inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, fold down over the floor. As you inhale, bring the hands up to the shins, lift up halfway, exhale down towards the floor. As you inhale, bring the arms back up towards the ceiling, and exhale, hands down by your side. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale the arms up, exhale, fold down towards the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shins. Exhale, fold down towards the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, the arms down by your side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold towards the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, bringing the hands down by your side. Breathe in and breathe out. Next time you inhale, reach your arms up overhead. As you exhale, bring the arms down, but try to find a little squat, little bend in the knees as you lower down. Maybe you widen your stance. Inhale up, exhale down, bend the knees, find a little squat. Bring more of that lower body into it. Inhale up, exhale down. Bending the knees any amount. Inhale up, exhale down. Breath in and breath out. 2 more times. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. And come back to stillness, come back to this center, neutral place. Bring your arms by your side. Step your feet out wider than your hips. As you inhale and exhale, begin to twist over to the right, over to the left. Maybe you lift up the heels or bend the knees. Just find a way to twist side to side. Feel this side to side movement in your body. Notice where there is both effort and where this movement feels effortless in your body. Maybe you can connect with the energy that's already building in your body as we move here. A few more times. And then begin to bring this to stillness. Come back to center. Step your feet together just below your hips, arms down by your side, and just notice now what's happening now in your body. Start to bring into your full awareness connection of feet to earth beneath you. Feel yourself firmly rooted into the earth beneath you. Perhaps picturing the color red as it vibrates up through the soles of your feet, through your bones and muscles, into your pelvis. Just at the base of the spine, the perineum, that warm red light of your root chakra, Muladhara. Feeling stable and grounded. in this first shape, mountain pose. Standing strong and firm like a mountain. If there's any feelings or emotions that arise, notice them. Notice if there is resistance to being grounded, firmly rooted. Just make space for whatever arises. And start to press your right foot into the floor even more, starting to release connection of left foot with the floor as you lift up the left heel. Maybe hug the knee into the chest. Slowly begin to balance on just that right leg, knowing you can bring that left foot down to the floor at any time. Eventually bending that left leg any amount so it comes out to the side and presses into the inside of the right leg. Tree pose. Staying connected to the surface beneath you like a tree, your roots firmly rooted into the floor, into the earth. Be here now. If there's any resistance to that, notice that. Notice where you'd like your arms to be, by your side, at heart center, or maybe up overhead. Make a choice. Be here now. And begin to let this go and be with yourself as you journey back to center, to neutral, both feet on the ground. What's happening now? And begin to bring all of your awareness to your left foot connected to the floor beneath you. Notice if there's any other changes you might make as you bring this shape into your body on the other side. Do you want to do it up against the wall or use a chair? Do you want to bend your leg more or less as you hug that right knee into your chest? How can you bring balance into the left side? Notice how you're being with left and right side. The two sides may be so different, even in the same shape. Just notice that. Can you stay firmly grounded and connected through that root chakra, through this left leg? Make a choice with your arms. Arms by your side, arms at heart center, arms overhead, or maybe some other variation. Find that strong, stable tree within you. And then begin to let that go. Bring your arms down by your side. Close your eyes and just notice now. What's happening now? How are you connected to your root chakra? Where do you feel disconnected? Notice if there's a desire to change or fix. See if you can just allow it to be here, both acceptance and resistance. Begin to bring awareness up into the pelvis, a little bit higher, just below the belly button, as we connect with sacral chakra, Svadhisthana, picturing a warm orange light swirling around this place of power, sexuality, pleasure. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice connection to this part of you. As you step your feet out wider than your hips, point your toes away from you, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And as you inhale and exhale, begin to bend your elbows and knees any amount, as if you're drawing your elbows towards your knees. As you inhale, you might straighten. As you exhale, you bend. Maybe moving through this 2 or 3 times. But as you move, staying connected to that sacral chakra, that warm orange light that represents your sexuality, your pleasure. That's the source of your creativity, your emotional stability. And then find a place where you can pause. Arms bent, knees bent. Notice the energy here, the connection here. Maybe a sense of power here. Maybe there's a desire to reclaim power. Just let it all be here without any desire to change or fix or understand. Just notice what's happening now. Notice what you notice and feel what you feel. Begin to move your awareness up through the torso as you straighten your legs and straighten your arms and bring your arms back down by your side. And find your way down onto the floor. And be with your body as you travel to the floor. As you come down to the floor, feel your sit bones pressing into the floor and reach your legs out in front of you. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, begin to fold forward over your legs. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe noticing the contraction here, the pressure into the sacral chakra. And allow that connection, power, energy to still be here, still within you, even when you feel that compression. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice your body here now. Breathe, feel, notice. And start to bring yourself back up to seated and keeping the legs extended. Pull the right knee in towards your chest and then cross it over your left leg. Notice now. Let your awareness move up into the torso, connecting with Manipura chakra. Picturing a warm yellow light swirling around your torso above the belly button. As you inhale, reach your arms up, and as you exhale, twist over to the right. Bringing one or both hands down to the floor. Or finding another variation that supports you in this twist for 3 or 4 breaths. Breathe into the movement, breathe into the stillness, breathe into the space and energy within you that represents your self-esteem, your source of power and purpose. And breath in and breath out. Notice how you're connecting with that source of power, that sense of who you are, your confidence and self-esteem. And staying connected to that energy, begin to shift over to the other side. Coming back to center, releasing the right leg, cross the left leg over the right. Inhale the arms up and twist over to the left. What's happening now? Can you stay connected to that source of power, self-esteem, confidence on this side? What's arising in your experience? Just let it all be here. Be in the experience of you, experiencing you, connected to this energetic part of your body. So connected to your power and self-esteem. Notice acceptance and resistance. Over the next breath or two, begin to let this go and come back to center, to neutral. Notice now. Just hovering here, idling here. Being aware of the chakras within that lower body. That representation of you being here, taking up space, being allowed to be here, to feel safe, connected, grounded, to experience pleasure, to stand in your power and purpose. Next time you inhale, reach your arms up and bring your hands behind you. And I'm going to offer 2 options here. You can lift the hips up doing a reverse plank, or you can bend the knees and do a reverse tabletop. I'm going to invite you to choose the hand posture that works best for you. You might lift and lower in and out of this a couple times to just find the right shape that can support you for 3 or 4 breaths. As we start to move into the heart chakra, heart chakra in the chest space, extending out through the shoulders, arms, and fingers. Feel how the heart space in your hands is supporting you. Your hands and fingers and arms, an extension of your heart space. Notice how your legs are supporting you, your lower body. Know that your heart is a connection between your lower body and your upper body. Breathe into that heart space, that knowing. The back of the heart space where we receive, the front of the heart space where we give. Picturing a warm green light. This place of self-love, self-compassion, forgiveness for self and others. Each time you inhale and exhale, allowing the chest to expand, really breathing into that heart space. And then begin to let that go. And begin to find a pillow or bolster or blanket to support you in your practice. And I invite you to bring that support behind your back so it lines up with your tailbone. And allow yourself to just drape your body over that bolster. As you come down onto that bolster, you might feel your chest expand, and find a way to lay on that support so you can let your head fall back as we start to move into our throat chakra. Starting to bring to your mind's eye a light blue turquoise light moving around the throat, the jaw, the ears. That energy center connected to throat communication, to speak and be heard, as well as to listen. Connect with that energy here. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice acceptance or resistance of this energy center in the body. Do you speak your truth? Do you listen to others? With each inhale and exhale, noticing if you can relax and drop in even more. Let go of effort, really connect with this part of you, this part of your being. And then beginning to let this shape go, moving in your own time, in your own way, until you can eventually find your way on hands and knees. And as you arrive in hands and knees, begin to flex and round the spine with inhales and exhales, just moving the spine around. You may want to keep that bolster with you, but send your knees out pretty wide So you can send your hips back towards your heels and allow your bolster to rest beneath your chest. Or if you don't want to use the bolster, just allow your chest to rest towards the floor. But find a way to connect your third eye with either the bolster or the floor. As you bring your awareness up to that space between the eyebrows, picturing an indigo light connecting with the third eye, the Ajna chakra. The source of intuition, awareness, perception, imagination. An energy within us that allows us to connect our internal and external world, develop right thought, so we can take right action. Be with yourself here as part of your being and energy. Third eye chakra. Notice that third eye connected to the surface beneath you. Third eye taking in, receiving information from the external world, bringing it into the internal world. Notice acceptance and resistance here. Notice choice of how you want to be with this part of your being. And then begin to let this go. Start to bring yourself up into a seated position, crossing the legs or coming into a lotus. As you feel your sit bones connect with the floor beneath you, bring your hands down in your lap or resting on your knees. And start to bring all of your awareness to the crown of your head, to your crown chakra, picturing a warm purple light, Sahasrara, that source of divine connection, sitting at the top of the chakra ladder. Here, let go of body, of mind, of ego. Just dwell in a state of being, higher consciousness, deep understanding and connection to everyone, everything beyond you, within you. And breathe into that awareness. Notice what it's like to be aware of yourself at that deep level, beyond the confines of body and mind and ego. Be here now. As you take your next 3 breaths, imagine that breath moving from the crown of your head down to the base of your spine. Each breath cleansing that energetic highway. Maybe you notice both balance and imbalance as you move up and down this energetic highway. Just be aware of it. Any judgment comes up, just notice that. Just let everything be here exactly as it is, exactly as you are. in this moment. As you breathe in and breathe out, begin to come out of the present moment just for a few breaths and begin to go back through this class, this exploration of chakras, of the energetic highway within ourselves, of the energy that is within us and extends around us. With this deeper layer of self, maybe this is the first time we've explored this. Just be aware of that energy, an energy layer. Know that it is something that you carry with you. Notice what insight or wisdom might be arising around this aspect of your being. What information is rising up from the body? It could be a feeling, a color, a shape, a word, an image. Just let it rise. And if it doesn't arrive in this moment, let that be okay too. And then begin to ask yourself how this insight and wisdom can inform your life, where you are right now in your life. How this exploration of the chakras can support you in your life, especially as you consider your next right actions. As you breathe in and breathe out, sending gratitude out through your body, sending gratitude out for awareness of your being on this energetic level. Know that just like our physical health and mental health, we must care for our energetic health. As you take your next 3 or 4 breaths, perhaps imagine yourself being wrapped in a warm golden light. A warm golden light of protection. A warm golden light of protection that you can put on your body anytime. It is the energy of others that interacts with our energy. It's important to be mindful of that. As you take your next breath or two, starting to come back to the present moment, feeling yourself connected to the floor beneath you. Maybe you keep this warm, golden, protective light around you as you leave this practice. Maybe it's something you take off and hang up in the closet until you need it again. Just let it be there as a tool. As we close this practice, let's take a breath together. May the universe guide you. May Mother Earth support you. May you honor and cherish the divine light within you. Thank you for being here and for allowing me to guide this practice for you. If you'd like to reach me or have any questions or would like to learn about any of the services that I offer, you can reach me at www.shae.us. Thank you for being here and be well.